Welcome to this lesson on Python data types. Every piece of information stored in a Python program belongs to a data type. Data types help Python understand what kind of information it is working with. Throughout this lesson, we'll explore the most common data types and learn how they are used in real-world programs. By understanding data types, you'll gain an important foundation for learning Python and programming in general. Think about organizing items in your home. Books belong on bookshelves, clothes belong in closets, and food belongs in the kitchen. Computers organize information in a similar way. A data type is simply a category that tells Python what kind of information is being stored. Different data types are used for different purposes because different kinds of information need to be handled in different ways. Strings are used to store text. Examples include names, cities, messages, email addresses, and website links. Whenever a program displays words on the screen, those words are usually stored as strings. Text is one of the most common types of information that programs work with every day. Whether you're chatting online, searching the web, or reading a document, strings play an important role behind the scenes. Integers are whole numbers. Examples include 5, 10, 100, and even negative numbers like -20. Integers are commonly used for counting items, keeping score in games, recording ages, and tracking quantities. Whenever you need a number without a decimal point, an integer is often the best choice. They are simple, efficient, and widely used throughout software applications. Floats are numbers that contain decimal values. Examples include 3.14, 5.5, and 72.5. Floats are useful when greater precision is needed. Temperatures, measurements, distances, prices, and scientific calculations often use floats because decimal values are important in these situations. Without floats, many real-world calculations would not be accurate enough. Booleans are unique because they can only have two possible values, true or false. Think of a light switch. It is either on or off. Booleans help programs make decisions. For example, a website might check whether a user is logged in, or a game might check whether a player has completed a level. Although there are only two possible values, Booleans are one of the most powerful tools in programming because they control how programs respond to different situations. Lists are used to store multiple items together. Imagine a shopping list that contains apples, bananas, and oranges. Instead of storing each item separately, a list allows them to be grouped together. Lists are useful whenever a program needs to manage collections of information. Music playlists, contact lists, and collections of products in an online store are all examples of situations where lists can be used. Tuples are similar to lists, but they are designed for information that should not change. Think of a person's date of birth or a location on a map. Once stored, these values usually stay the same. Tuples help keep important information consistent and protected from accidental changes. Because of this, programmers often use tuples when they want to ensure that certain information remains fixed. Dictionaries store information using labels and values. Imagine a student record. The labels might be name, age, grade, and city. Each label is connected to a specific piece of information. Dictionaries are useful because they make information easy to organize and retrieve. Many applications use dictionaries to represent users, products, settings, and other structured information. Sets are collections that only allow unique items. If the same item appears multiple times, a set keeps only one copy. Think about collecting unique trading cards. If you already own a card, receiving another copy doesn't add anything new to the collection. Sets are often used to remove duplicates, organize data efficiently, and quickly determine whether a particular item exists within a collection. Sometimes, Programmers need to know what kind of information they are working with. Is it text, a whole number, a decimal, a collection of items? Being able to identify data types helps programmers avoid mistakes and build reliable software. Understanding the differences between data types allows programs to process information correctly and efficiently. Sometimes information needs to change from one data type to another. For example, a number entered as text might need to become a numerical value before calculations can be performed. Converting between data types allows programs to handle information correctly and perform useful tasks. This flexibility helps programmers solve problems and work with data from many different sources. Let's review what we've learned. Strings store text, integers store whole numbers, floats store decimal numbers, booleans store true or false values, lists store collections of items, tuples store information that should remain unchanged, dictionaries organize information using labels and values, sets store unique items without duplicates. Understanding these data types provides a strong foundation for learning Python and building more advanced programs in the future. Every application, game, website, and software tool relies on data types in some way. By mastering these concepts, you'll be well prepared to continue your journey into programming and computer science. Great job completing this lesson, and keep exploring the world of Python.